What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, it's our main event between the New York Giants and these guys defending their home turf. Now on one sideline, a look at the Jets head coach. These guys hoping to make it 2 wins in a row this week. On the home sideline, here is their head coach. These guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Welcome, everyone. I'm Kate Scott along with Brock Hewer, and that is punter Ethan Evans all set down there. And we're off on EA Sports. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So out come the Giants, their first drive of the game coming up. And they'll be brought out by the 2025 first-rounder out of Ole Miss. Here's Jackson Dart.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
That's going to throw again here on 2nd and 10. Dialing up a receiver screen. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for a New York first down.
First down.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart.
First down.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. It could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. And he's tackled for a short gain. So a stoppage following the play. Tyrone Tracy in some pain. He's going to get some assistance now. Hope it is for something minor. Third down, line to gain, 9 yards out. Dart gonna throw again. Got a man and Neighbors has it. And they're gonna bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 11.
They gain 11 on that play. And the Giants are gonna have the first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Dump off to his fullback. And he's tackled for no gain.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Throw right side hauled in by Komet. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Dart's out of the shotgun. Pass complete to Robinson. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's good for a New York first down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. That's going to tuck it and run. Offense wins zone read, but what a read by the defense. They blow it up for a loss of 4. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Will this drive continue? Here comes third down. Third and long for him here. Completed over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
And the Giants, first down. A gain of 15.
One of the tight ends in motion left. Going play action with Darts. The throw left side finds Johnson. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Your start now. They bring pressure, and they're going to get to him. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroyed that play, they destroyed drives. Well done, defense.
They'll go play action. Vacates quickly left, and they get to him again! And back-to-back sacks have these guys suddenly staring at 3rd and goal.
Kate, you just know as a quarterback there's situations where you're going to gain the trust of the play caller or quickly lose it. And when you take back-to-back sacks, you've lost the trust of your coordinator. And now on 3rd down, well, you better do all you can to regain it.
Backed up all the way to the 17 now for 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And got his man, touchdown, New York. The Giants finish up an excellent opening series. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And amidst the veterans, it's this rookie quarterback leading them out.
2 numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, well, he cares less about those 2 numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. All set now, 1st and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
The tackle by Chris Barnes. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. He's going to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And the The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Complete to Elijah Higgins.
Mitchell on the give. Headed left. Escapes the defender. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a pickup of 26. And that's going to bring up first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for them.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Again, this is Mitchell. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. That's caught for the first. And in he goes for the touchdown. These guys finish off their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And his guys start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Giants lining things up. First and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Giants first down.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return with more NFL action right after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame. Dart now against the blitz. That throw finds Komet. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Looking for a pass on second and short. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And the Giants
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Let's go now.
On the handoff, here's Scatterboo. He's still going at the 30. Down to the 10. And he can't finish it off in the end zone, but a great effort. Out of bounds all the way down at the 5. 4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
first and goal, New York.
Going right back to Scatterboo. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
It's a gain of a yard.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Trying it again with Scannaboo. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Giants take a second quarter lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7. Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The home teams and Keaton Mitchell just about set to get going again on offense. And he's been carrying a great campaign now into the heart of this season. He's sitting top 5 in rushing yardage. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
Second and inches.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down.
Here we go. Roll. Liking 18.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. That one's complete right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hawks, back to 60.
Back to throw. Raymond there to grab it. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
19, Tiger, go.
Second down, looking for options. All in left side. Pickup of 2 here. And that's good for a new set of downs. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. He's going to throw it again. Buys time, rolling right. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
It'll be 2nd and 7 on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Second down now, 7 to go.
Ready? 60 by 6.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Falcon isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. Here's a throw. And cut in the end zone for the touchdown. Now quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play Yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used a pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw. He gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys tie things up at 14. After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. This return starts at the 5. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Giants are running back Cam Scadaboo trotting back out there. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. Here starts. Komet's got it. Left side. And this one doesn't go far. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. Third down now. Here's Darts. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
First down. A gain of 15. And the Giants first down.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Darts. Hits him on the in route. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 3 now.
Let's go.
They motion a receiver left. It's Scadaboo on 2nd down. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away.
Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger.
Darts out of the shotgun. Right back to Neighbors, and he's got it. And they get this down to the 28. Timeout calls, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
And the Giants first down. A gain of 19 yards.
Dart going to throw again.
First down, Giants.
Throw left side, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
21. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Sticking to the air here. Completed over the middle. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Now ahead of 3rd down. We get a pause here. They're going to call a timeout.
3rd and 3.
Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing on 3rd. Here's Darts. Can't find anyone open. He's forced to throw it away.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Smith able to put it through. And they've taken back the lead.
Going to feel just a little bit better going into halftime anytime you score points right before the final frame. And for the kicker, he pays off his teammates' hard work.
Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Down and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
10 at the 42-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
79 Bronco. Here we go. Set. Cut 19. Cut 19. Ready.
First and 10, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that means first down.
24-yard line.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Offense is set. First and 10.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Ready.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a 36-yard look for him. Piniero's kick is good, and it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Week 12 is here. After this weekend, 2/3 of the regular season will be in the rearview mirror. Let's get into the highlights. Our spin around the NFL starts now. We begin at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The 49ers at home to take on the Bengals. And this is Joe Burrow. He'll connect on a 13-yard touchdown pass. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys. They're hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. And it's the man, Saquon Barkley. He's going to bull his way in from a couple yards away. One last one to show you, and it's in Detroit. It's the Lions hosting the Chicago Bears. And it's Caleb Williams. This is going to end up a touchdown. The Bears get it done within the division as they come away with the victory. And a look now at the rest of the action around the league here in week number 12. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Brings in the kick at the 9. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The home teams and Keaton Mitchell just about set to get going again on offense. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Mitchell up the middle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. We'll get a stoppage here. Looks like there's a Giant in some discomfort following that play. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That's That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Flushed out of the pocket. He dropped it. He dropped the interception. That was a risky throw and a check down of all things. Nearly went the other way, but only an incompletion on second down. Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this third down. They're going to try and throw it here. It's caught by Wilson. Touchdown. These guys take the lead right away in half number 2. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Extra point set right down the middle. And his guys break that tie and now lead by 7.
Visitors 17.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. Making some progress here. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy midfield to start this drive. The Giants about to get to work on offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. On play action with Dart. Finds him on the crossing route. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down. Driving forward with Scatteroo. The bounce outside yields a little bit there, about 3 yards. That's going to bring up second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Rolling out to his left. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
On first down, here's Dart. Finds the in route complete. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Giants, first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Giants.
19 Tiger.
From the red zone on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Scatterboo again. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Defense making a couple of good stops here, and this brings up 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
He's got it, and this will be a pickup of about 3. Is that enough to convince them to go for it here?
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
He'll throw it. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Offense to the line. Here we go.
Alert! Alert! Ready!
The give now to Mitchell. Dancing past him. Free up the middle. Gets a breakaway. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. And that is a touchdown. Oh, man, Brock, once that became a foot race, you could have gone ahead and just said goodbye because you were not stopping that play.
He gone. He's long gone. Out with a full field ahead and one of the longest runs of his career right in front of him. The way he broke that, the only fitting place was the end zone.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Right down the middle. It's good. And these guys double their lead to 14.
Team 31. Visitors 17.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. 1st down now, ball at the 33. Man in motion, headed right. Scatterboo now from the gun. Jukes away from one. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Throwing on 1st down. It's Dart. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Giants 1st down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, New York.
From the gun, here's Dart. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Darts looking to throw. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Thought he had a touchdown there. So second down coming up.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Blitz coming. Here's Darts. It's complete. Kyle Williams. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Now hang on. Looks like somebody came out after that play a little shaken up. Not sure we saw exactly what happened, but he'll get some assistance now. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
And the pistol. Give to Scatterboot. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
They go to him again. And he's backed up again as they stop him for another loss.
DJ Reader brought him down. It's a loss of 4. Brings up third and goal.
So they'll have some time to prepare for third and goal. We're at the end of our third quarter. It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the fourth. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
Let's go now.
Here he goes, third and long. And it's incomplete on third and goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up fourth and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Desperation time here on fourth. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. First and 10.
Ready?
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. A pickup of 17. And that is good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Go. Ready?
They give it to him again. And he's going to get a few here. Brought down at the 33-yard line.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Back to throw. And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
3rd and long for him here. Connects on the crosser. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Pick up 14 yards on that one, and that gives him a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing from the gun. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. They'll air it out on 3rd. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. That's Bobby Okereke.
I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. That one's complete, right side. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. 2nd and 3 now.
At the 32-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Dart out of the shotgun. Complete out to the right. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Offense to the line fast.
And the Giants first down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, New York.
Working inside the red zone. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Point effort from Smith is good. And the Giants chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Visitors 24.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The home teams and Keaton Mitchell just about set to get going again on offense. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they've placed upon him. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Alert! Alert!
On first down, they'll run. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score. The Giants using their first timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. He'll look to throw. That's Cox, hits the rookie out of Stanford. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. They got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Looking in the air here. They did it! He made the interception! And the Giants have some new life in the 4th!
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you gotta know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
On first down, Siskanabu. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 19.
Tight end going in motion here. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. It's caught right side by Johnson. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. About set. This is 35.
Now 3rd and 5.
He's back to throw. He's making a bid for it. We've reached the 2-minute warning. Giants down by 7. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. On the handoff, here's Scattaboo. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Another snap from the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Back to throw. Catch made. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Scattaboo. And he's in for the touchdown. The Giants cut it to a point late in this one. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The home teams and Keaton Mitchell just about set to get going again on offense. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go, shot. 70, look. Check up.
Here he is to throw. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field, but in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Tag. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
He'll look to throw it. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. He makes it in for the touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard-fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ballgame.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. The point after splits the uprights. And his guys break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Giants offense all set to get started. And they're taking the field knowing that they need a touchdown here, Brock. More pressure on them now than they've had any drive so far this game.
Well, our colleague, Charles Davis, has a line for a spot just like this. Pressure, it can burst pipes, but can also create diamonds. Let's see what the outcome of this pressure is going to be.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Setting up to pass. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here goes Dart to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
gain of 14.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Going on first down. It's Dart. This one to Williams out left side. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
16 more yards. That's another Giants first down.
And he's going to spike it with exactly 40 seconds left on the clock. Just 40 seconds remaining. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. Short pass brought in. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. Just picks up the first down, too. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. On first down, here's Dart. Taken in by Williams outright. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Dart going to throw again. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
The Giants first down. A gain of 9
And he's going to spike it here. 13 seconds left. Second and 10 once again from the 12-yard line. To throw, here's Dart. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Looking to throw it. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
We see this all the time. The #1 thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a 1-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.